Yo, you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here along with Salome, and today we're back at it with another TNINews video. And I know I just cranked out a news video yesterday, and here I am again, but so much news has just come out in the last 24 hours that I thought it was warranted. Originally, I was going to try and review this guy. He just arrived. I picked him up off of the Target website. Took him over a week to get here. I think one of the longest shipping times from Target that I've had. And the box suffered some damage. You can see it got dinged up here on the side. Fortunately, I do plan on opening. It's the Masters of the Universe Masterverse Battle Cat figure, from the new Revelation series. So I don't have He-Man yet, but I do have Battle Cat. So I will try and get a review of that up later this week. So hopefully we'll check that out. But again, so much news has just come out in the last 24 hours since I last talked to you guys that I want to go on and crank out another news video for you today. And let's start off with probably the most recent news, and that is on the Transformer front, also Jurassic Park front. So I talked about this briefly last week, where Hasbro had teased that they were going to be doing another one of their collab Transformer figures, this time with Jurassic Park. Now, this is a figure that's actually been rumored for some time, but Hasbro did, again last week, officially confirm it was coming. So today, going up for pre-order on the Amazon website, this is being offered as an Amazon exclusive, is the Jurassic Park Transformer crossover figure. It is actually a 2-pack that features the Tyrannicon Rex, which appears to be just a repaint of the Beast Wars Kingdom Megatron figure with more realistic dinosaur type colors. And then the second figure is of the Ford Explorer featured in the original Jurassic Park movie, with the neon green and everything. And then that transforms into what is being listed as Autobot JP93. So I guess for Jurassic Park 93 when the movie came out. So, again, it's a pretty cool looking set, especially if you like both Transformers and Jurassic Park. The Ford Explorer is probably the coolest thing to me about it. I definitely think they did a pretty good job with that in the vehicle mode and robot mode. Looks like he's got like a hat and such. So as I said, this is being offered as an Amazon exclusive. It is available for pre-order now. I will put a link to that in the video description below. It is currently slated with a November 1st release date. It's going to cost you about $105. And then Hasbro has said that there will be a non-Amazon exclusive version released later in the year in December. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to differ from this one. But if you miss out on Amazon or what have you, there will be a non-exclusive version coming that will be released at selected retail partners, probably at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store. Hasbro Pulse will also have it available on their website. Mezco just today teased the second figure for their 112 Collective GIJoe line following the Destro figure. So it looks like the second figure is going to be based on the character Roadblock, and the figure will be released as a Mezco exclusive. The figure is said to be going up for pre-order tomorrow on 6/30, and at that point we should get more official images and details on the figure. Okay, now for Marvel Legends. So I've got a rumor report to share with you guys today. This has not been officially confirmed by Hasbro, but I've been doing checking, and I feel very confident in these listings. So hats off to the folks over at the Marvel Legends Mexico official Facebook group. They were the first ones, I believe, to report on this back in May. They put out this graphic showing these figures for the Fantastic Four Retro Cardback Wave. And again, I've been doing some checking here recently, and it does seem like this is a legit listing. So, the 4 figures, it's been pretty much known for a while that the four of the 6 figures in this retro wave are going to be based on the Fantastic Four members. Hasbro kind of confirmed that when they teased the Johnny Storm Human Torch figure in one of their live streams, showing him wearing the Dark Navy outfit. The guys at Fwoosh had been the initial ones to gather up that information, and then again, Hasbro kind of confirmed it. The guys at Fwoosh also seem to have been teasing the last 2 figures in the wave by putting just the first letters of the names in their listings on their checklist, one starting with H and then the other with P. And then, as I said, those folks over at the Mexico official Facebook group seem to have gotten the actual names of the characters. So As I said, these are not officially confirmed by Hasbro, but based on my checking, along with these additional, these guys' reporting, I feel very confident that these are going to be the figures that round out this retro wave. And I do expect this wave to be going up for pre-order in July, probably around the middle of the month. That's when we should probably get the official reveals and images and everything. So, it should be a short time before we get the actual official confirmation on these. Now, of course, Hasbro has said that July should be a big month for Marvel Legends, probably in large part because I believe they're going to officially announce their next Marvel Legends HasLab project, which they have said will be Fantastic Four themed. My money is still on that one being a Galactus figure, but that's purely a guess at this point, and we'll just have to see. There should be some other reveals outside of Fantastic Four coming in July as well. So, again, July, the guys on the Hasbro team have just been cranking out tons and tons of Marvel stuff. And all indications would suggest that, 2021 has been a big year for Marvel Legends. And it is actually looking like that 2022 might even be bigger than this year. So, but again, for this month, definitely for you Fantastic Four fans, I think there's some exciting things coming. For you WWE fans, Mattel has released new images for upcoming WWE figures for their various lines. Yesterday, I talked about the new updated images they released for the 7th wave of Masters of the WWE. And then for today, I wanted to share these new images for their WWE Legends Series 12. This wave is going to include figures of Billy Gunn from DX. We're also going to be getting Junkyard Dog, Kevin Nash, and Roddy Piper. Now, Mattel also released new images for some of their other lines, like their Basic series, their next two waves of Basic figures and Elite Collection figures. I'm not going to talk about those today, but I will put links to those stories that are on TNI if you want to get more details on those, as well as a look at all the images that were put out. Store and Collectibles has released the first official image for their upcoming 1/12 scale Golden Axe Gilius Thunderhead figure. This is said to also come with Chicken Leg. Now with this image, we just see the Gilius. We did see this figure, the entire set, on display earlier in the month at the Wonder Festival, but now we've got this one official image released by Storm Collectibles. Now, I would expect that more images and details will be coming pretty soon. This figure will likely be going up for pre-order probably sometime in July. NECA just today released official images for their next deluxe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series figure. This is of Chrome Dome, which we have seen images of before, but now we've got the more detailed look at the figure and some official details. So the figure is said to stand 10 inches tall, should be their tallest animated series turtle figure, beating out the Krang android body figure. The figure is going to come with a number of accessories. You're going to get multiple pairs of hands. He's going to come with a computer, 2 swords, sheaths for the swords, and a blaster as well. And the figure is slated with an August release date. Should be released as a Target store exclusive like we always see with the animated series stuff. Now, I wouldn't be too surprised if NECA didn't also offer this through their own website, being it's a more obscure character. The price on it's going to be about $39.99. So, they haven't specifically said, but beyond Target, I really wouldn't be surprised if we saw this one offered through the NECA website. And if those details become available, I'll be sure to pass them on to you guys. For McFarlane Toys, we've got just today official images for the next Batman Beyond Joker Bot wave figure, which is Batwoman. This is the 3rd figure in the wave. There's a total of 4. You'll need to get all 4 figures if you want to complete that Joker Bot Build-A-Figure. But again, today we've got the Batwoman, which is available for pre-order on Target's website. It is listed with an October 3rd release date. Now, there is likely going to be an alternate version that will be a non-Target exclusive without the Build-A-Figure piece. We've seen that with the previous 2 figures, the Batman Beyond figure and the Shrike figure. Both had variants that were non-Target exclusives. And again, I do expect the same with this one. I don't know what what will vary with it. Whether it'll be like an unmasked head or what have you, but again, I would not be surprised if we see a second version of this figure released. Now, the 4th figure in the wave will be of Blight, and that will be released later in the year. They, spread out the release of these 4 figures, and again, you will need all 4 figures in order to get the Joker Bot Build-A-Figure. So if you want to get it, as I said, as I'm filming this, it is available for pre-order on Target's website, and I will put a link to that in the video description below. And then finally for today, I've got the official details and images for the Ultimates Power Ranger figures from Super 7. I talked about these yesterday and how they were going to be going up for pre-order today. So as I'm recording this, they are available for pre-order at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store. You can also pre-order them directly on the Super 7 website. We had seen previously the Goldar figure in this wave, and then we got a tease for the Tyrannosaurus Dinosaur figure. So both of those figures are said to stand around 8 inches tall, so they are taller than the regular figures. The other figures are 7 inch, and then the other figures in the wave include the Green Ranger, the Yellow Ranger, and a Putty Patrol soldier. So you get multiple head sculpts with all of these. You get unmasked, you get multiple unmasked head sculpts and helmeted head sculpts on the Power Rangers themselves. You get classic weapons based on the original toy line, as well as more modern versions with some of them. You get like the football jersey with the Putty Patroller. You get multiple heads with him. You get a hat, things like that. So definitely these figures are chocked with a lot of accessories. Again, the Goldar figure and the Zord figure are about 8 inches tall, and then the other figures are about 7 inches tall. So they are a little bit bigger than the Hasbro figures. They're a little more expensive. They cost $55 each. You know, I don't know with all the additional accessories that you get with these, if that's enough to warrant the higher price point. That's really something you'll have to determine. I think, you know, like the paint decos on the Goldar are probably a little bit nicer than the Hasbro version as well. So, you know, definitely, you know, if you're a Power Rangers fan, you're going to have some choices to make. So if you want to get these, they are available for pre-order, and it looks like they are being listed with a release date of mid to late 2022. Okay, so that's it for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about in the comments section below. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Also, like this video if you're so inclined, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. As always, guys, stay safe out there, and until next time, I'll catch you later.
Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.